Welcome back. In our last video, I took you through the 5 steps to create a website with Composir. If you've not seen that video, check out the link in the description. Today we're going to add a web shop to our website. A web shop is a page where you can put up items for sale and your customers can make direct orders or purchases. The great thing about this is you can add e-commerce features to your website in a matter of minutes, and this allows you to 1. Manage your inventory better, because your customers can easily see when an item is in stock or not. 2. Help your customers make more informed buying decisions because they can read all the features of your items while comparing them to other items you have in stock. And 3. Sell your digital products without having to take any extra steps. I'm sure you already know that there are many more advantages to e-commerce, but I'm only here to show you how to get it done. So without further ado, let's get started. So in our last video, we created a website for Bear and Bean, the coffee shop. Don't forget to check out the link in the description if you've not seen it. Today we're going to go a step further and add some e-commerce features. We're going to create a shop page, as you can see here, and we're going to add some items for sale. This is what the shop page is going to look like when we're done. Our customers are going to be able to browse through our items, view the details about each one just like this, add items to cart and checkout, or just buy individual items by directly clicking on the Buy Now button. There are just 3 steps to achieve this, and the first step is to save your shop settings. The first thing we have to do is save our shop settings. I'm in the overview or dashboard for the Bear and Bean website right now. So what I'm going to do is click on My Shop to get started. The first thing I notice is this warning in red letters that lets me know that I need to save my bank details in my shop settings before I can add items to my shop. Let's click on Shop Settings to get that done right now. The first thing required is the shop logo. I'm going to get that from the folder on my desktop just like I did last time. Next, I need to select the page that I want to use for the shop. None of the pages that I currently have are ideal. They're all full of some other information, so I'm going to have to create a new one. I'll just enter the page name and click on Add New Page. Right, so I'm just going to select the logo again, and I can select the page I just created here. For payment methods, I'm going to go with the online and offline payments. That means that I'm going to allow my customers to make orders without having to pay until the items get delivered. I'll select my bank from this list and put in my account number here. Next, I'll fill in my contact phone number so that my customers can contact me about their orders. Lastly, I'm going to check this box because I intend to provide delivery, and I can go ahead and save my settings right now. I'll take a moment to review my saved settings to make sure everything is right. Notice there's a new checkbox for location-based delivery settings. If I check this box, I can add some delivery locations that my business covers and set the delivery cost and duration for each. We don't need that right now, so I'm probably going to get into that in another video. Now that we have our settings completed, we can start adding items to our shop. I'm going to go back one step in the breadcrumbs to do this. To add a new item, click on the New Item button. The first thing required to add a new item is to select a category. There are no categories to select right now because I've not created any. I'll click on the Categories button now to quickly create a few. The first category of items I want to put is instant coffee. I have a number of instant coffee products to sell, and I'm going to put them all under this category. I also want to sell disposable cups, so I'll create a category for that. I'm going to sell some mugs too, so I'll create a category for that as well. Now that I have my categories, I can add my first item. I want my coffee products to show at the top of the page of my website when I'm done, so I'll add them last. I'm going to start off by adding some mugs. I'm grabbing my product images from the folder on my desktop. I have the description for my shop items in my website content document, so I'll pop over there to copy and paste the text in here. I'll quickly do the same thing to add another mug. I just noticed that I selected the wrong category for the first mug, so I'll click on it to correct my mistake. I'll just select the right category now and save my changes. Let's add the rest of the items following the exact same steps. Alright, those are all the items I wanted to add, so we can move on to the last step now. All I need to do now is set up the shop page, where all the items will be displayed. To do that, I'm going to need to open up the canvas and do a little designing. Let's go back one step in the breadcrumbs and click on my canvas to do that. Now here we have our canvas again. If you didn't see how we created all of this, then just check out the link in the description. Let's go to the shop page now and set it up. The first thing we need is the header as usual. I'm going to use the same header as we used in the other pages to stay consistent. Next, I want a block to display all my shop items, and I can find what I need in the shop category here. I'll select this one. Yeah, that looks right. Before I do anything else, let me save this. I want the bear and bean logo in the header, so I'm going to do this from my website settings. I'll go to the brand tab and click on update logo and headers. Remember the last time we selected the big size? There you go. Next, I want to change the image in the header. I'll select an existing image. I'm going to change this text too to the page name. That looks good. I'll save these changes and publish them, so we can have a look at what we've done. Yeah. Publish website. Now let's take a look. Alright, it looks like we don't have a link to this new page yet. I need to go back and edit the website navigation. The navigation is somewhere in the tools. Here we go. So I'll create a new navigation link and give it a label. And I'll select the page it links to. I don't want this to be the last link, so I'll drag it up here before the contact us link. Now I can save the navigation and I'll update all the pages. It looks like we have the link set up now, so I'll publish my updates. Let's refresh the website now to see the changes. Great. Now let's check out the shop page. That looks good. I'll add some items to the cart to test this out. I'll click on this cart icon that appeared here to view my cart. Here you can see all the items I selected. That's the logo I saved in the shop settings. I can edit my cart as much as I want to. Let's remove this second item. Since I selected both offline and online payments in the shop settings, as a customer I can choose my preferred payment option here. Now the only thing left to do here is check out my order.
So how easy was that? There are many more cool features you can add to your Composir website, and in our next video I'm going to show you how to add and manage a blog. I'll see you in the next video, and don't forget to compose yourself. This thing has been recording for 2 hours.